absolutely beautiful morning. Hear those birds singing over there. And I am here on the Hector Reed tugboat with David Nolan.
Good morning.
Hi David, and that can only mean one thing. David, where are we off to this morning?
The island.
The island.
Dr. Moreau, otherwise known as Hoo Island.
Over there, beyond that boat, lies a little island of Hoo. And David is kindly going to row me over there. Well, I'll try and help. So let's go, let's finish our tea and go! Ooh, what is this? I spy. Actually, David spied it first, I have to admit. Well, that's rather pretty. Look at it. It's a really nice little design there.
Is it a thistle design?
No, not sure. Oh, just look, isn't it beautiful? It's got a bit of a morning mist going on. It's interesting. A little piece here with a lighthouse on it. It's just so magical listening to these bird sounds and sounds of the morning. The water is so clear, and I've spotted this. Looks like a handle from a tureen or something. It's actually like a lion or a dragon. Just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Oh, there's a spoon here. Let's look. Oh, and it appears to have something there at the top, like a number. I have got a toothbrush over there. I shall give it a little brush and see if it reveals anything interesting. I've just found like a lead bullet. Yeah. What is it, David?
I'm not quite sure. It's a large calibre. I think it might. No, it's too big to be a rifle bullet. Might be though. But you can see that's where it would have gone into the cartridge there. Those two marks. That's a curious one. Curious.
Oh, now what's this down here? Ah. What does this say? For officers. That's interesting. There's a lovely local milk bottle here. It's Wiccan's Dairies, Maidstone. It's even got the phone number. That's worth looking up. Haha! I have found a little orphan. Now, I have several plastic ones of these, so once he's been through the washing machine, he'll be the perfect companion. The water is so clear. I just picked up this piece of metal here. It's got something on it. I can't quite make it out. I'm going to have a look. It says Caution, door to be closed during operation something when adding something. I wonder what that comes from. I just looked over here and had a little shock because I saw what you might be able to see over there now next to that bottle. It is a duck, and I thought, oh my goodness, it's a duck. But of course, unless it's a very, very still duck, it's obviously a decoy. So let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a closer look at this duck. Here he is. I really thought it was real. That is a decoy duck. Hello, duck. You're going to have a new home in my studio. Now, just down here, I can see a beautiful, large glass lid. I'm going to take a closer look, and I can see it's got some letters there. Brothers Limited. Let's see. Oh, Conisborough. So it's Kilner Brothers. Conisborough Limited. How interesting. I've never heard of them before. Stunning lid. It's going to be fun looking them up. It's summertime. Big smiley sun. Oh, now if you've seen any of my other videos about Hoo Island, you may know that this stands for National Army Canteen Board. It's always nice when you flip over a piece of pottery and find something on the other side that you weren't expecting, like this. And on it, it has Lipton's Tea Merchants. Now we're going to go inside the fort. Last time I came, we had not got a torch and we used a mobile phone, so the light was pretty minimal, and hopefully this time, if it's not flooded, I brought my headlamp this time, and so we'll be able to get a closer and a better look. We're approaching the fort now. It's possible that it could be flooded, so it's not absolutely certain whether we'll be able to go inside or not. I hope it's not flooded. I hope we can get in. Last time I was here I collected some owl pellets and I still haven't dissected them yet, and I'm hoping there's going to be some more. I brought a bag with me in readiness to collect a few. This is the moment of truth to find out if we'll be able to go in or not.
It's a good job we've got wellies on, we can do it, I think.
You reckon we can get down there? Oh, yeah, there's a little more water than there was last time, but yeah, that looks doable, doesn't it?
Yeah, the stepping stones are still there.
Okay, great.
Fantastic.
Let's go.
Do you want the stick?
I shall let David go first, just to, he's the trailblazer. Oh, it's an adventure. Now, is it okay here?
Yeah.
Here we are. Out into this bit here, which It's just so beautiful. The pigeon fluttering away. Oh my.
Fine ducks.
Looks like there's been a bit of a pigeon fight down. Oh look, look. There's a part of a corpse of a bird of prey, and lots of pigeon feathers. I wonder what went on there. Today I have come prepared, and I've got this rather super headlamp, and it's an Olight headlamp. They are excellent. They are also rechargeable, so just how I like them. So David's going to wear this Olight headlamp, aren't you, David?
Indeed.
Pop that on.
Very fetching.
And then I'll turn it on for you. It's very, very strong light, actually. And then you can sort of angle this how you want it. So let's just turn that on. There you go. And perfect. And then you can, yeah, put it down or up as you wish. And I've also got a little torch as well. So we're ready to rock and roll and have a little look around this fort with a lot more illumination than we did last time. So I'm following you, David.
Okay. To the magazines. This is the living quarters for the men that manned this fort in the late 19th and early 20th century. And beyond that door, yonder, leads onto the powder magazines where they kept the gunpowder and the shot for the huge guns that were kept on this fort.
Should we go and have a look?
Yeah, they're not normally this dry. I think it's past 2 summers been so dry. These are normally flooded, you can tell by the sogginess.
So this is a lighting gallery.
It's a lighting gallery, right. Well, I shall explain. In this direction is the magazines. In the olden days, particularly Victorian times, and with these guns, they used gunpowder, which is incredibly volatile. And so what they had was a way to light the magazines was to put a lamp on rails here, which you can see. They would go through there to the magazine where there'd be a pane of glass. That way, no naked flame would ever come in contact with the gunpowder. Very clever and very innovative idea, because the amount of gunpowder in there would certainly have probably damaged the fort to a huge extent. So there you have it. And if you look along there, that is made of lead, so there's no sparks, lead and wood, and it run on rails here, and even the little wheels on the bottom of the lamps, I've been told, were made of brass to avoid sparks.
Fascinating.
Absolutely every possible precaution to avoid these forts being blown up. So the chaps that lived here or were based here would change these lanterns probably how many times a day as they needed to, and roll them along this track to light the magazines.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So this passage, which still you notice has got the remainder of the wooden door frame in place, is more or less a facsimile of the one next door. Yeah, I think this is the kitchen. These look like 2 great big cast iron ovens with doors on them. This is completely self-contained before. It had to be if there was a siege, or it had to hold out if there was an invasion, so it had to be completely self-contained. And yeah, these look like...
So that could have been where they cooked up some tasty treats.
Yeah, fried cormorant.
Yeah. Sautéed seagull.
Yeah, casserole de curlew.
There's a tiny little nest here. It's an old nest by the looks of it. Look at that. If I was a bird, I'd live in there. No problem. That is so cosy. What a cosy little nest. So where are we now?
I'm not sure. This is a machinery room, and it's got a little bit of
A little bit of modern art going on there.
Buxom lady with a fork.
Aha, somebody has been here before us. That's quite funny, isn't it? Look at that. A buxom lady with a fork in the fort. I love the way that it's just really giving way to nature, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just all the vines and the moss and the algae and the birds. Can you hear that kestrel there in the background? Oh, I just saw the kestrel then, flying over, just up there. I think he's chasing pigeons.
This is a circular, I suppose, tunnel, if you will, path that goes all the way around the inside the fort that connects each of the magazines where the gunpowder was kept for the gun.
Oh wow, look at that.
Salt, isn't it?
Oh gosh, it's like some kind of strange sort of, what's it called, candy floss.
Doesn't it? And that, as I was saying, is the lighting gallery.
Yeah.
So there'd be a pane of glass there, so the candle or oil lamp would be behind this and thus never come into contact with the powder.
Right, okay. So now we're walking around the...
Yes, the entrance to all the magazines are to our left.
Right. And just remind me what a magazine is again.
This is where they store the gunpowder for the guns.
Oh, yeah.
And the shells for the guns.
Oh, so explain this little room where we are.
This is where the shot and the gunpowder will be transferred. They come from the magazine there, and they will be put here and they'll be hoisted up there to the gun crew.
Up there.
And that's the main deck, if you will, of the fort where the guns are.
Oh, okay, right up there. So it would be hoisted up there.
Yeah, in a basket or some such thing.
Okay. What does that say on the wall?
Stores, I think it says. Stores? And this looks like it's almost the correct diameter for one of the shell hoists. Be pulled up by rope and pulley.
What's that written up there? It says for something or other. Here, look, see?
For number 22. HE.
Interesting.
Oh, is it SH? Is that an S there? Shell room for number 22. That could be presumably the number of the gun even.
And here we are, out the other side. So have we just gone all the way around?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Almost. Oh yes, and there is the entrance.
So I missed a bit. Shell. Yeah, there you go. Shell store number 40 gun.
Ah, shell store number 40 gun.
Does that say 40? It does, doesn't it?
Interesting.
So this is where the shells were kept. Here's the gun deck.
And here we are at the top. Now I have done a few videos about Hoo and Hoo Fort, so if you want to hear a little bit more about the fort, then it might be a good idea to go and have a look at some of those videos, because there's quite a lot more information about the fort itself and its sister fort Darnett across the way there. Now here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some owl pellets because I'm really fascinated by them. So I'm going to pop those in my bag. There's a little cluster of owl pellets here. You can see this one. See all these little bones in it? I'm going to dissect some of them and see what's inside. When I was a child, I was really keen on studying things like owl pellets. I mean, this is just an ideal place for a bird of prey to live. There must be so many little mice and rats and things that come out at night, and then, judging by this pile of stuff here, which contains lots of teeny weeny little bones and pellets, that must be one of his little perches up there. Owl or another bird of prey, maybe a kestrel, sits up there and secretes all his little pellets full of bones onto the ground. What a gruesome thought. Right, let's go and catch up with David. I'm going to hop out of one of these windows here, see if I can find him. Up he goes. Oh my goodness, I am so not going up there. David's up on the roof. He's up on the roof. Right, let's just, when I take the ladder down and bye. See you later.
What a fabulous view. Seriously, Nick.
Not only have I found a mug, like a part of a mug with sort of crown motif on it there from the Royal Navy, I think, but I just flipped over this bit of pottery here. And I'm glad I did, because on the other side it's got on it HMS Pembroke. That's really beautiful. Just goes to show you should always flip over bits of pottery. You never know what's going to be on the other side. Well, here we are. Barbecue is on the go, and I'm going to try and do a quick roundup before my camera runs out of battery, so this is going to be interesting. I think my favourite find is this piece of bowl with HMS Pembroke 115 on it, but it's strange because it's upside down, so maybe that's why they threw it away. Having said that, there's an awful lot of naval pottery here which has been thrown away, and so that's probably not it, but interesting. So HMS Pembroke 115. We've got the anchor pottery, the National Army canteen board there, and this little piece of cutlery here, which I think has got also a National Army canteen board a motif on it. I'll be able to see that later. A little piece of metal here, which has got detonator stamped into it. This stunning handle here, it's like a lion or a dragon. Now this bottle, interesting. We actually found two of these, and I've just been looking them up. It's hard to read it, I'll put a picture on later, but it's Ali Sloper's famous relish, and apparently Ali Sloper was a cartoon character back in Victorian times, and that is a gin bottle, so they say. A few nice cups here with the Royal Naval sort of motif. What else? This fragment of pipe, some small ink bottles, this beautiful bottle stopper, or not bottle stopper but a lid with a name on it to look up. I've got here Wicker Dairies Maidstone. I'll look those up. And another bottle here with Rigdon Faversham. What else? What else? A little collection of toys. My decoy duck here, which I think is rather stunning. He's going to have a new home in my studio. There is a piece of metal here with number 6 on it. This bottle with the bottle stopper. This half a stoneware bottle with, what's that on it? Property of what look or something. A few nice fragments of pottery. Here's one with Lipton's Tea Merchants, Metropolitan Police. Oh, there's a nice large chunky base of Victorian, not Victorian, no it's not Victorian, I believe this to be Roman. Very nice chunky bottom of a dish there. What else? What else? A bit of cutlery, a few buttons. This fork or spoon has got 15 on it there. So all in all, that is a lovely haul. Some nice things to take home and research. So I'm pretty happy with that. So what's on the menu there? There's sausages, some wraps and some onion and ketchup. What's not to like?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. After a hard day sloshing around in the mud.